Hello and welcome to this part 2 of Bangkok's wholesale pet fish market. Do subscribe, it is free and will help out in bringing you more videos, and link to part 1, which is the midweek wholesale market. This episode will continue on the Kempang Phet 4th Road at JJ Market Chatuchak, which is adjacent to the midweek market, JJ Pet Zone Market, and the new MIXT Market, as well as a famous weekend market. A close look at what's for sale, a side trip to one of the traders' fish farms, as well as a look at the world's biggest import-exporters in ornamental fish, as well as a bit of history on the cultivated flowerhorn. More information can be found in the write-up below.
As your crayfish always popular. I mean, different when I had them. They ended up in a local pond.
Another thing about the 4th Road, and indeed with the wholesale market, is there's plenty of transport boxes, so they can set you up the transport boxes, strong bags, and they all use oxygen for transport the fish, and the bigger fish can be like anaesthetised where it calms them down in a bag, so it makes transport quite easy for like normal trade and international trade. Just opposite the Life Centre. The road traffic is noisy here, a month after my visit to the wholesale market, and pneumatic hammer is banging away in the background. Here you have Galaxy Betta at 50 baht. They were 1000 baht last month in a car park. Solid colour Betta at 10 baht. These vendors do interchange, though their days are set. The poly box on the floor holds a shoal of female Betta. Thai flag coloured Betta are now much cheaper than in 2017. The paper wrap bags, which you can see, hold wild Betta splendens.
These are small, around 3-4 centimetres. But the large, I feel like I should know it. Nice zebra stripe pattern body on them. You see a bit short colour on them. There we go. That's an albino Carius catfish. Just beside that one, you can import it. There you go.
Again, there's the contact phone number. I shouldn't read Thai. Pew Betta. It's not spelled like the name of the fish. Maybe you can get them on Facebook. These are giants. These are all big fish. $200 baht for the giants.
and you can get fish that aren't quite giants but really nice. 30 baht. Those are 50. These here, there's your crown pins. Get one. Your crown pins. They're 10. Well, maybe they're not so popular here. 10 baht for a Betta. That's a street section. You come out in the path, you have the vendors here, you have a row of vendors on the path going along. You have the shop fronts with vendors in, selling all the way along. Off the pavement you have vendors set up, where that's just food. But it can be pets, it can be aquariums, it can be equipment. On the weekend when it's really busy, we lose a lane of this road. There's more vendors set up and the public just take over the road. There's your red cherry shrimp. Good size, 15 mil, and the saying is 200 in the bag there. You've got your blacks or your chocolates. Red and whites. Yellows, red and white koi boys, and the albino females to go with them. Double swordtails, black and screen, and mollies. And you can just sit here with a big spoon and just fish out the ones that you like. The albino black ones. Right, so there's another store with just a few boxes in, but you've got your long fins, which could be your veals, multicolours, and these are 10 baht. Females. Possibly got young males in here. These are 30 baht, and they may be close to the wild form of fighter, so they may be actually ones that are used for fighting. Gumbo here. Pumpkin. The koi. candy coin. That's a mustard. It's a candy coin. And they're 40 baht. The youngest ones here are 40 baht. And the females, they will just... I'll find to give you the females for free. It may not be with the koi types, because then you can see that you get the koi variety. There's a nice pipe. These are some eye-catching big goldfish. There's a lion head. First scale here. It's 1,000 baht and it's as big as my hand. And look at that one. One big tail on this guy. The flower horn just behind him. It's a nice flower horn as well.
So this young man here, I have seen over the years, he started off on the steps of a shop. Now on the 4th roadside, he is here most days, but not on a Monday. I found that out the hard way, so we use a Thai calendar for meetings. In the past I have had 6 pairs of P13 and flower Motoro stingrays, platinum red tails, etc. He always has a good mix of species.
There's your oddballs. You've got semi-procolotus, Datnoides tigerfish, and mainly 5 stripe. You've got ruby scats. I've seen them swimming wild. One of the places that we stayed. Arowana, 3,000 baht. It's about 20 centimetre in size, and that's the Asian one. Centre. One to the left is 2,000 baht. That's a South American. Got smaller scat, talking catfish, red tail catfish, some eels. Don't think they're fire eels. Puffers. And something different. Looks like an L16 on the label. So not all Asian fish. There's a shovel nose, L155, he's 900 baht. L201 is 1,000 baht. And the blue puffer, clown roach, lungfish. There's a wacky terrapin. It's a 20 centimetre freshwater flatfish. He's just glistening. These puffers. And she was the blue one that's sitting. All the stingrays. They're live bearers, and the Thais are really good for using different varieties. To feed them like guppies.
They're always hobbyists looking for the next big thing. The big thing I remember in the 70s was African Rift Valley cichlids. marine fish living in fresh water. Now these were pricey, 2 weeks' wage for a pair. The plus side is you're easy to breed, and in 3 months sales and swaps can be made. Soon it was realised they would breed in community tanks, but the fry did not resemble any of the parents. Turns out the males would mate with any cichlid female, and thus was born a massive hybridised fish. Later would be importing cichlids from Lake Malawi, Basilias biofish in Belgium, Glazers in Germany, and cichlids of Verdun in Holland, just to get pure bloods for my customers. Now that story brings me to the Flowerhorn cichlids and a bit of their history. These are ornamental aquarium fish, noted for their vivid colours and their distinctively shaped heads, for which they are named. The head protuberance is formerly called a cock, K-O-K as in Bangkok, and translates as warship. Like blood parrot cichlids, they are hybrids that exist in the aquarium. If you're familiar with the Carassius common carp, which we know best as the goldfish, well, all the manipulations to create many forms of goldfish are also happening with the flowerhorn. However, tropical countries have seen unwanted specimens released into the wild to become an invasive pest species. Flowerhorns first emerged for sale in the aquarium markets in Malaysia in the late 1990s and soon became popular in many countries in Asia. They are commonly kept by hobbyists the world over. Their importation, however, is banned in Australia. Flowerhorn breeding dates back to only 1993. Taiwanese and Malaysian people admire fish with protruding heads known as kaloi or warships, found in the western part of the nation. The slightly protruding forehead and long tail of the fish were prized in Taiwanese society as bringing luck. By 1994, red devil cichlids, typically Amphilophus labiatus, and the trimac cichlids, Amphilophus trimaculatus meaning 3 spots, had been imported from Central America to Malaysia, and the hybrid blood parrot cichlids had been imported from Taiwan to Malaysia. These fish were bred together, marking the birth of the flowerhorn. In 1995, the blood parrots were further crossbred with the human fierce red god of fortune, which produced a new breed. Then in 1998, a Taiwanese farm imported a green gold tiger cichlid from South America. Crossbreeds from these were called Luhans, a Buddhist name by the English. Golden base is a group of multiple varieties, including faders and golden trimac. Faders are called by that name because that during the juvenile period of life, they first lose their colour and go completely black. Then as the fading process continues, the black fades away, leaving a more vibrant colour, usually yellow or red. Red Texas cichlids, already a hybrid, are related to the golden base of the flowerhorns. They were originally created by breeding a green Texas cichlid, Herichtheus cygoguttatus, with a hybrid King Kong parrot cichlid crossed with a Vija sinspillum. Then crossing the offspring back to the parents until a consistent red colour was achieved, using the genes of all 3 species. Grown to 300 millimeters, aggressive but no real cock varieties are unfaded, which is the lowest grade of red Texas and will end up in the pet trade, yellow, which is the second lowest grade and again will end up in the pet trade, orange. The majority of red Texas fall into this category, quite abundant, and they will go through as a grade of Texas flowerhorn. Coral pink, but not quite full red, and then the most desirable colour is the red Texas flowerhorn. Now, apart from the base colours of the Texas flowerhorn, the second characteristic that sets the red Texas apart is the purling. Red Texas can vary greatly in terms of the type of purling on the body. King Camphor variety. My favourite from the Camphor family in Thailand, and the King Camphor shop is in Chatuchak Pet Market. The Camphor appeared around 2000 to 2001. These were hybrids of any type of flowerhorn crossed with any species of the genus Vija. Now the Vija group of cichlids are as aggressive and possess large nuptial humps as do the red devils. If you have seen the 3-spot trimaculatus, so you can see where the huge head shape, fin size and lateral patterns come from. These brought in some new traits such as short mouths, wrapped tails, and typically sunk in red eyes, though yellow eyes are also quite common, as well as increasing larger head bumps. Seeing this, those who bred the similar lines began crossbreeding their fish to develop faster and become more colourful in order to compete with the camphor strains, and this will lead to uncertain gene pools and many made-up names for similar looking fish. These camphor flowerhorns are known for their massive nuptial strike, the humps also called a cock, and their striking varied patterning. Distinctive features of this strain include an intense black double flowering row along the lateral line and very thick white purling. King camphor are the most expensive flowerhorn strain here in Thailand, but will it be the most expensive pet on this visit? Let me know in the chat what would be the most expensive pet here in 2023. The Thai silk is a metallic solid colour flowerhorn, first seen as blue and now white or gold. No one seems to know where they originated, maybe the labs in Singapore. Nice looking fish, not as aggressive, but the cock is small. The genuine golden monkey, also called good fortune or kamalu, was bred by Lam Sia and Lam Soon in Burkam, Ipoh in Malaysia. After the third generation, however, all of them were sold to the A1 Aquarium in 2001. I am curious to know if they got a good price and are they still in business. This type of flowerhorn is originally Luhan based fish and not a mixed type Zenzu or a camphor, so the head bump is a medium size. It can be particularly expensive flowerhorn carrying a price tag of more than $1,000. The most expensive golden monkey was sold for $600,000 US during a Malaysian exhibition in 2009. One of the exporters I have used is Quinhu, and their huge company is in the outskirts of Bangkok. They are represented in Chatuchak with a shop mainly selling Arowana and a full pet shop in JJ Mall. A Chinese company that can supply all the equipment to go with the fish. Their farm here is as big as Roinemans in the Netherlands and Glazers in Germany. They are a global company and have other businesses in many tropical countries. Here they are supplied by outside breeders for cultivated strains like Guppy and Betta, but their flowerhorns are bred in store using the original formula. Red Devil, Amphilophus, and crossed with Vija or Herictheus to get first generation quality. The females will produce eggs every month. The production level is helped greatly by the lips where the teeth are housed, being surgically removed to increase life expectancy. Sorry, only stills, no video, but what looks like shower rooms filled with water to a depth of 40 centimeters is how the cichlids are allowed to naturally pair off.
Live food. Crickets. We do not know what's in here. Earthworms. But these are huge. Big grubs. Large mealworms, small mealworms. There's the pirate sparrows. And they're live mealworms. Small ones and big ones for your reptiles mainly. And your birds. Cage birds, pet birds. But they're all getting a free feed. The gaffer's away from his seat. He went to 7-Eleven and now it's feeding time.
Today is Tuesday, and a lot of flowerhorns, including these 200mm fish for 150 baht, are bagged up ready. Loose in the boxes 120mm long, king camphor, blue silk and trimax. Holding them this way in shallow water prevents them banging heads and biting each other. If you find the colours are not to your liking, these plants will help you to see all the colours you desire.
So the next year, Tuesday, and we have Flowerhorns. Just try and get these in the shade. Nice bit of work with them. 250 baht. You get a plant pot and the plant attached to it. Same the mosses attached to the bogwood or the stone.
What's your name?
Bob.
I'm Bob. I'm Bob as well.
Right, there you go, 2 bobs,
Yep.
10 pence.
10 pence. That's Southampton.
Southampton. Yeah.
Southampton. And the girlfriend. And what's it called? Chuk Betta, right? Chuk Betta. And you're just off the service road, so it's easier to find off
if
the
you go on
service
Facebook
road.
and put Bob McGurk,
All right, from the
add
good,
me
yeah.
on Facebook, and if you
I'll put these on Facebook and I'll leave the wording in, you know. This is your Thai flag, and he breeds these. So they breed the distinct colour patterns, colour forms, and they've got the wild Betta aliens and whatever in as well.
Numbers.
เนี่ยถ้าพี่แกก็จะมาเอาปลาช่อนให้เขาไปนะ2 ตัวเขาจ่ายตังค์ของเรา
Connect the unused. Cactus plant.
ไม่มี
600 baht.
ใช่ก็ถ้าเกิดเขาจะเอาให้เขาไปเขาจ่ายตังค์ของเก่าแล้วหรอ
The L33.
Jack.
Put the little stingrays.
ตัวหัวใหญ่
Freshwater flatfish. Yep, just there. It's going to cut. Polyepris. And the fire reel. And snacks. More tortoises.
The Betta stall on the 4th road. The vendors will hold on to fish for you. Just take plenty of photos of the location, but also a Thai calendar will help know what day they will be there. This particular breeder, the daughter is a tattoo artist. On the 4th road, curbside, near the 7-Eleven, you can find Arowana Farm, a family-run business fronted by 2 sisters. I did not see them this year as they were only at the market Saturday and Sundays. Specialising in live bearers and shrimp, they had a difficult time during the COVID, up all night bagging hundreds of bags of fish to fly to USA, Canada, etc., and mostly finding the freight space taken from them. If you were there midweek and you wish to make contact with them, via Facebook, it's Arowana Farm. Use Google Translate, guys, because it will be in Thai writing. You'll see by my images, large colourful guppies, dumbos, dragons, platinums and purples are their best sellers. If you are concerned about how good your balance is, they do have a dedicated room with aquariums to choose your fish.
All female.
So part 3 will be the retail side. They're split up into zones. There's around 2,000 stalls, and usually about 400 will be selling fish, and it's just like the pet shops back home, aquarium shops that is. And we'll see how many survive COVID. So this is the last stage way in Thailand. We go for an evening flight. Left the airport at 10 o'clock. Sorry, left the hotel room at 10 o'clock. Walked across the skywalk. Got on the airport line link to Betta. Betta, changed to the Sky Train, which took us here to Mo Chit. And Mo Chit is the closest stop to Chatuchak Park. We've also got an underground. The underground stops here. There's the underground. That's Mo Chit Park, and it's a nice park to walk around. It's a swirl of a river system tips out to a lake. A lot of wildlife in there, a lot of birds, butterflies, fish, water monitors. Over here is the new building. This is a big one they've just been on, about 5-year building. That's the Chatuchak indoor market, air conditioned. Your weekend market is here. That's your weekend market. The pet market I always look for is there's a blue-yellow building here. You walk around the park. That's a children's discovery museum. That's the way into the pet trade. You've got the streets full, the wholesale markets here, and you've got about 2,000 traders in there, mainly pets. And it'll take about 10 minutes to get from here to there. And the time now was 10:30, so it's took us 30-40 minutes to get to the market. And it's really quick. Public transport is just unbelievable. Not to mention your buses down there, your taxi ranks all the way along. You can see the taxis waiting. And you've got a JJ Mall, which is normally your focus point. You can't see the JJ Mall, it's behind here. Now that's good as well. That's about 7 or 8 floors. Great for shopping, touristy shopping stuff. And they've got a few floors dedicated for the pets again. Again, it's air conditioned. Fluffy the tail is on this rat. That's the end of the wholesale market. We're all wrapping up soon. And this is JJ Mall is here. You can see it through the distance there. That's the JJ Mall. This is the start of the pet section properly, all the different zones. You see the fish are out, they're on the way home now. I've been here since 7 this morning. There are a lot of these shops here, in here, will have come to the wholesale part just to buy bulk, some of the cheaper fish.